Good morning everyone. This is Wipro Waste Management team from ARAVINDA CBSE. Now we are playing zero waste card game. This is team A and this is team B. She's Mersina, Kundana, Lavanya and his Mohak. Now let's start the game. Team A rolled the dice and they got number 4. It's blue card.
Into which bin would you put a broken test tube from the laboratory?
Hazardous waste? Yes.
It's the correct answer. Now they stay in their position. Now team B will roll the dice. They got number 3 and it's green card.
By the end of the year, the computer teacher has many computers that do not work. Instead of buying new computers, she decides to repair them. Is it a good practice or a bad practice?
It is a good practice.
Yes, they answered correct. Now team A will roll the dice. They got again 4. They moved. Now they got card red.
The school does not allow soft drinks and drinks to be sold in plastic bottles or in the school. In canteens, students bring drinking water from home in their own bottles. The school also set up water filters. Question: which R is used in this question?
Reduce?
Yes.
Yeah, they got it correct again and they're staying there. Now it's time of team B. Roll the dice. It's 3 again. Now it's green card for them.
The students of the school are not allowed to be involved in any waste management practices of a school. Question: is this a good practice or a bad practice?
Bad practice.
Yes.
Yes, they got it correct. Now it's time for team A to roll the dice. Roll the dice. They got 4 again. It's the green card.
The students of school are not allowed to be involved in any waste management practice of school. Question is, it's a good practice. Okay. The school decided to set up a composting pit for composting all their wet waste from the canteens and kitchen. It's used compost to grow plants in the garden. The extra compost is sold to parents in the pockets. Is it a good practice or a bad practice?
Good practice.
Yes, they answered correct and they're staying. It's time for team B to roll the dice. It's 1. And blue.
Into which bin would you put used ice cream cups and curd plastic cups?
Dry.
Yes, they are correct and they are staying. It's time for team A to roll the dice. They got 3.
Green again.
Yes, it's green card.
Mine, please.
The school makes it a rule that the students should pass on their used school textbooks to the next class. For example, when the 5th grade moves to 6th, they hand over their used textbook to the upcoming 5th grade. Is it a good practice or a bad practice?
Good practice.
Yes.
They are correct. Now it's time for team B to roll the dice. It is 4. It's red card.
The school requests its students and parents to donate used storybooks and other books to its library. Question: which R is being used in this example?
Reuse and reduce.
Yes, it's a correct answer. Now it's time for team A to roll the dice. They got 4. And it's blue card.
Into which bin would you put a fused light bulb? No.
Yes, they got wrong answer.
The answer,
And they are moving backward.
the answer is e-waste.
The answer is e-waste. Now it's time for team B. It's one. Green card.
The school tears the bulletin board papers and the students used answer papers to throw them in a common bin. Is it a good practice or a bad practice?
A bad.
Bad practice. Yes.
They got it correct. Now it's time for team A to roll the dice. It's 6. Green card.
The school decides to make sure that all its notice boards are covered with newspaper or recycled paper, only or one-sided paper that it collects from a nearby copier shop. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
Good practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it correct. It's time for team B to roll the dice. It's 5.
Red card.
Red card.
The school sends the old tires of its school buses to a company that uses tires to make soles of shoes and slippers. Question: which R is being used in this example?
Recycle.
And recycle and
Reuse and
reuse.
reuse and recycle.
Recycle and reduce.
Oh, they got one correct.
You can stop. You can stay.
It's time for team A to roll the dice. 5. It's red card.
All the desks and chairs and other furniture of the school are regularly maintained by the school carpenter. Which R is being used in this example?
Repair. And another recycle.
No, reduce. But you got one answer correct.
They got one correct and they are staying there. It's 3. And it's red card.
The school does not allow its students to buy any junk food sold in plastic or aluminum packaging. The school allows its canteen to sell fresh food that children must collect in their own plates or boxes. Which R is being used in this example?
Reduce and use.
Yes, they got it correct. Now it's time for team B to roll this. Do not mess up.
6.
It's 6. And it's red card.
Instead of throwing away leftover food, a school sends the food to an organization that works with the poor. Which R is being used in this example?
Reuse and reduce.
It's only reduce.
Reduce.
They roll the dice and it's 4. It's green card.
The school playground has a lot of fallen leaves, biscuit wrappers, plastic bags, and paper litter lying on the ground. The school decides to collect the waste and burn it. Is this a good practice or a bad practice?
Good practice.
No, it's
Burning plastic is not a good practice.
and they are going backward. Now it's time for team A to roll the dice. Oh, why am I giving to you? It's 3. And it's red card.
All the old waste bins and washroom buckets of the school are never thrown away. They are used for growing plants. Which R is being used in this example?
Reuse and reduce.
Yes.
Yeah, they got it correct. Now it's time for team B to roll the dice. They got 2. And it's blue card.
Into which bin would you put electronic toys and broken remotes?
E-waste.
E-waste.
Yes, they are correct. Team A, roll the dice.
6.
It's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's red card.
The school composts its wet waste and uses the compost as a fertilizer. The extra compost is given to nearby farmers to grow their crops. Which R is being used in this example?
Reuse.
No.
Reduce.
Reduce and?
Recycle. Rot.
They got one correct with many chances. Now it's time for Team A to roll the dice. Team B. They got 5. And it is green card.
The school playground has a lot of fallen leaves, biscuit wrappers, and plastic bags and paper litter lying on the ground. Sorry, it's the same one. The school ties up with a waste organization that gives jobs to rag pickers and works towards improving their lives. The school segregates its waste properly and gives the organization the dry waste. Is it a good practice or a bad practice?
It's a good practice.
It is a good practice.
Yes, they got it correct. Now roll the dice. It's 2. And it's blue. Hope they get it correct.
Into which bin would you put mosquito repellents and cockroach killer spray cans? Yeah, that's good.
Now it's time for Team B to roll the dice. It's 3 green card.
The school installs 4 sets of garbage bins in different areas of the school campus. The bins have clear labels so that everyone knows what waste goes in each. When the municipal garbage van comes to collect the waste, all the bins are emptied into the same van. Is it a good practice or a bad practice?
A bad practice.
It's a bad. Yes, they got it correct. It's time for Team A. Oh, they got it wrong. We cannot move forward as they are left with 1 step.
2, 5,
5.
2, 3, 4, 5.
The red card.
The school gives its used papers and other paper waste to an organization that supports rag pickers. The rag pickers organization sends the paper waste to a factory that makes it into a one book. Which R is being used here?
Reuse and reduce?
And one. Reduce and one.
Reduce and recycle.
Yes, it's
Yes, they got it correct. Now see what's the luck with Team A. No, they got 4. They got 5. And it's blue card.
Into which bin would you put broken bricks?
Hazardous waste.
No, construction waste.
Yes.
Yes, it's correct. Now it's time for Team A.
Team B.
No. Just 1.
One is like red card. We
No.
should get one. That's the only thing.
3.
1, 2.
Yeah, they were at the same time.
Into which bin would you put milk sachets and pouches?
Milk sachets and pouches.
Wet waste.
Dry. Recyclable waste.
Yeah, they were at the same place. Let's see the competition.
It's 1, 1, 1.
It's just 1, 1. No, they got 5. Roll it. It's 3. It's 1.
So 1.
You're keeping
A red card.
A red card.
That is ours.
In order to save paper, the school decides to use tablets and computers for conducting exams. Which R is being used in this example?
Reduce.
That's
Yeah, they got it. Now it's time for them to roll the dice.
The game finished.
Yes, now the Team A. Yes, now the Team A has won the game. Congratulations, guys.